Hello Internet, I'm Kay Thorne, also sometimes known as Miss V, and welcome to my channel where we're playing through all the Nancy Drew games from number 1, Secrets Can Kill, to number 34, Mystery of the Seven Keys. And today we're hopefully finishing up Labyrinth of Lies. I thought the last video was going to be the end, but apparently this is going to be the end. And I think I have to listen to a whole bunch of recordings. I was really hoping to avoid that. So the beginning of this is just going to be me listening to a ton of recordings, which is frustrating, because we did a lot last game. We got through Tartarus. Tartarus. If somebody is from Greece, correct me. But we got through there, up to a missing bridge. We got to figure out some way to cross the bridge. I keep looking for like planks of wood or something that are just sitting around, but nope. Nothing yet. Even a rope and grappling hook and swing across. This is not Uncharted. I've been playing Uncharted on my free time. Actually, I finished Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy on my free time. I'd already played Uncharted 4 in the past. I knew the game. I was just in the mood for that. And then in the past, I had like gotten about halfway in Lost Legacy and never finished. So I was like, well, I got Uncharted up. Might as well finish the game. Which was actually fun. It was fun. I like Lost Legacy. It was short, but it had some fun moments, and it had some tough moments, too. So I didn't record those ones, mostly because replaying Uncharted 4, it was just something that I wanted to do, personally. I guess I could have recorded Lost Legacy, because, again, I never truly finished that one. And it was cool to have Laura Bailey and, oh my gosh, Claudia Black, being the two main characters, because I love those two actresses. They're great. So that was fun. So I did that on my own time, my free time. I also, on my free time, started a Lara Croft Tomb Raider game. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. It was free. It was one of those PlayStation Plus, hey, you can get this for free right now things. So I was like, oh, okay, sure, I'll download it and check it out. That was this morning that I spotted that. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. The one I got, the one that's free, is very more survival horror than Uncharted, scouting around trying to find the secret location and hidden treasure. That's kind of what I love about Uncharted, is those stories. So far, the story is not intriguing me, and I'm kind of happy that I'm not recording it, because I still don't know how I feel about it. It's meh. It's meh, so I'm kind of glad I'm not recording it. And sometimes I need stuff to do on my own time, because what I'll do, because I'm really bad, this is why I'm making these videos. I need a work-life balance, and I'm not just talking about my job work, because I'm on summer break. I am a virtual teacher, which is why I already kind of had a setup for this, although I want a better camera. But I can't afford it, because I'm a teacher. I also want a better chair. Please put chair suggestions in the chat. That I have to get. I really can't afford it, but, like, literally, I just, barely touching it, this little piece just fell off of my chair right now. It's falling apart. I need a new chair desperately, and I work from home, so that is extremely important. So if you have chair suggestions that the arms can go up, but it allows for like wide seating, because I apparently am hypermobile in my hips, so I don't sit normal. Like, I literally have my feet up on the chair right now. You can't see it, but I do, like, my knees like right here. I sit weird. So I need something that can allow me to pull my feet up, that the arms go up, and that has good arch support. Because, like, I have just a pillow behind me right now. Please, suggest chairs for me. In the chat, please. Any good desk chairs that are great for a job where you're sitting most of the day. I do have a sit-stand desk. I should stand more. Maybe the next game I'll play standing. That would be weird. But yeah, so I'm on my summer break right now, so I have more time to play. But what I tend to do is, this is when I do big summer projects. So, like, I've got something on the way. I can't do this project yet, but we're going to seal all of the grout in the house, because we have dogs that just drip water everywhere after they take a drink. So we really need to seal all of the grout, because it tends to get holes. So that's a project for summer, and since I have surgery in July, I literally have a month to do it. So I got a little pole that I can, like, put, like, a rag or something on the end of. So that way I can just walk and seal the grout versus having to be on my hands and knees. So once that gets here, I've got that project I'm going to do. I need to reorganize my entire office. I'm going to play with a 3D printer to get minis to print properly. It's gotten better. This one's from yesterday, but it's still kind of stringy. So I'm still playing with that. So I've got projects. And so what I'll tend to do is I will put a game on my PlayStation out in the other room, and I'll play a chunk. What I love about things like Uncharted is that there's chapters, or games like Oblivion, there's quests. So having those kinds of games are great because I can play a chapter and then do a chore, and then do a chapter and then do a chore, or a quest and a chore, whatever it might be. And it's helpful because it's still this kind of work-life balance of because if I just go throughout the entire day, I will trigger a flare-up of my chronic illness. I have to take breaks, and that forces me to take breaks. This also forces me to take moments to take breaks, which is why I record these. But these are usually longer. Sometimes I need to be able to get back to it 20 to 30 minutes later. So that's why I need to have my own stuff as well. So I do have my own games. If you have any good recommendations for games that have chapters or quests, drop them in the chat. Games that would be really good for that kind of thing. But this though, if you also have games you want to see me play, drop it in the chat. I'm trying to avoid big open world games, even though I want to play Avowed. And what is it, Adamfall? Those are on my list to possibly play. If there's any other games you want to see me play, I am going to do Beyond... I've decided I'm going to do Beyond Two Souls next, because I do have surgery in July, so I don't want to get into a big open world game before. That'll be when I get back home and I'm healing and I just need a long time to play. Because then I'll pause, end the video, and then immediately just jump in again. So any recommendations for games for that? Let me know. Be in the chat. But yeah, that's my chaotic, way too long opening here. I've been talking for too long. Can you tell it's summer break and I don't have people to talk to? The very few people that watch my videos, you are the people that I'm talking to. I do plan to look into streaming games as well. The problem is that our internet, because we live not in the middle of nowhere. Technically, the place where I live is classified as a city, but it's barely classified as a city. It barely meets the standards. So the internet here still isn't great. It'll go in and out. It doesn't handle streaming very well. So we're gonna look into maybe paying more money to make the internet a little bit better, and then maybe I can start trying to stream a little bit, because I'd love to do that. I'd love to have a chat going while I'm playing. I might look into it to try to do that with Mystery of the Seven Keys, which will be the last game. I don't know. We'll see. My towels are done in the dryer apparently. But I've been talking too long. Let's hit load. Let's play. I went on a tangent. I was going over what I had done previously. I don't even remember. What all did we do? Oh, we checked to see if the artifacts were real. They weren't. They're fakes. We told the person in charge, and then she got all weird. And then was like, "You're fired. Leave." So I'm pretty sure someone got to her. We repaired the vase. We got the water. That's how we opened the door to the bridge that is gone. We triggered the keypad. It's going to be really helpful. Did I write that number down? No. What was the number? It's on this. 72914. 72914. It'll just be really handy to have it right in front of me. Because that pulled up the gates, which will be helpful in case we need to trap somebody there. We painted a vase. We learned that Niobe, we learned about her history. She was an art forger. We found the secret tunnel through the mountain. Sorry. We open the letterbox. Figured out the gemstone things. Figured out the famous Greek thing. That one I needed help on. I think I just used the help bit tool here because I was very confused with the alphabetical order stuff. We found the lift remote. Figured out what to do with the Greek letter panel. We completed the Greek alphabet. Explored the workshop. We did quite a bit, actually. Oh yeah, we got the vine tile thing. Yeah, we did a lot last time. Did a lot. Played for like half an hour more than I usually do. We'll see how long it takes to get through this one. I haven't been able to figure out any of these things, and it's like, this is like, it may take a while. Sting pottery. Oh, we had to find the forged vase here. Like, where is it? I've searched everywhere. That's why I was like, maybe I just have to listen to all these things. Look at all this. So let's start listening. It's gonna take a while. So sorry for the boring start.
How about you take your script? Nairobi and I are gonna work, and I need you to just go in the back corner.
To read with me.
You need to read with him. Okay.
Well,
All right.
Demeter and Hermes.
All right. Okay. Well, let's do a scene with you two together. Great.
Why am I here if I have no lines?
Love this.
Better when I'm working on
Awesome. Let's see. Page 9 is great, right? Yes, page 9.
It starts with
Starts with me. This is the bottom right here.
Take it away.
Reader's field. Yep. This is the worst part of the job. I always forgot that special relationship between reaping and sowing. Is there an irony in this one?
Can you speak up a little bit more?
I heard what you said.
Better.
I knew what you had done the moment he set his hands upon her.
Can you be just a little less Sammy? Okay. That was good. That was better. A little more energy.
She gets energy.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I knew what you had done the moment he set his hands upon her. Bring her back to me.
Bring her back to me. Ah, you really got that. Okay. All right.
She's gone, Demeter. You knew the day was approaching for her to leave you for her husband.
I will not lose her to the land of the dead.
What is up with Gregor?
Let's take a pause.
Okay.
Cowboy. Rein it in. You don't need a cowboy voice. We're not in the Wild West. I said stay out of America like 10 pages ago.
I stayed out of America. I didn't.
All I see is a nice cowboy hat, a little sheriff star.
No. I'm sorry. You're hallucinating or whatever's going on with you. But I'm not doing cowboy anything.
Let's just-
staying as far
Yeah.
east as I possibly can.
Okay, let's just start over.
Let's do it, yeah.
Take those notes.
Absolutely.
Go with it.
Let's do it.
I am bored. Give me something.
Top of page 10. How about it?
Page 10.
I heard what you said. I knew what you had done the moment he set his hands upon her. Bring her back to me.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Bring her back to me.
She's gone, Demeter. You knew the day was approaching for her to leave you for her husband.
I will not lose her to the land of the dead.
I'm afraid to say she's already lost. I'm sorry. I'm afraid to say she's already lost. I'm afraid to say she's already lost.
She has not been lost, she's been betrayed.
Daughter! Hear me, daughter! I want you to go a little bit bigger. I want to be able to hear it in Hades. Say it again. We're at the bottom of page 10. Daughter! Hear me, daughter!
Is that not enough?
That gets less effective as time goes on, you know.
That's better. That's better.
I don't believe we're thank you, but
Why am I here if there is nothing for me to do?
Okay, enough from you. Enough from the peanut gallery over here. Can we just one more time? Let it flow together. That was good. You're getting so much better. Come on, just one more time.
daughter, hear me, daughter.
Now you just sound annoyed.
Well,
Yeah, there's no caring in your tone. You're just annoyed. You're annoyed with me.
wrote
I
her
get it.
uncaring.
I get it.
Wow. This theater troupe has issues. Also, if you see me with a blanket, it's because my office is cold, and I have a chronic illness that makes it difficult for my body to regulate temperature, so I get cold easily.
Why don't you give me what? How would you want it said?
Okay.
Yeah.
Daughter! Hear me, daughter! Look, did you see that? Did you hear that? That was emotion in my voice.
Daughter, hear me, daughter.
Mother! Where are you, mother?
Persephone? Persephone! Hear my voice!
That was great. Oh, it's about time. Okay. All right. Here we go.
This is so weird for me too because I'm gonna go see a play later today.
I'm just so taken aback with how great that was. Okay. Mother! Where are you, mother? What's about that?
You're like mother. Oh, we're going back?
No, we're gonna keep on going. Keep on going. Okay, here's your next line.
It's your line.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh. All right. Mother, are you near? I don't want to stay. I want to be home with you. I want the vineyard. I want the sun and the stars. Please, please help me.
Hear my voice! Do not sleep! Do not eat or drink! Do not accept this fate! What?
No, I think we're.
It's going
I think
through
it's
the
No,
ground. It's not a
absolutely
cavern.
not.
There is no echo.
No, but you're like saying it's so loud. It's like bouncing off the mountains.
And it
But it's
will.
going
And
into
it
the
will.
ground.
Okay, we don't need you
Well,
to
I mean,
help
I'm
out
just
with
trying
that.
to
No,
It's
just
going-
show you this is what the potential that you got here.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this is heavy stuff. This is Shakespeare. I'm telling you, right?
It is.
It isn't. No, it's not.
Do not accept this fate. Go.
Mother, if you can hear me, help! Don't leave me!
Persephone! Do not give up! I will come for you! Keep your eyes fixed on life! Keep your heart full and your thoughts strong!
That was great. Now we just do that for everything. Okay, all right.
What I love is I can see like my audio mixer over here, and all those moments it's just spiking. I really hope it's not too loud in the end.
I think you're doing enough as it is.
Okay.
So, where is Thanos anyway?
Why is he here?
I don't know where he's not here. So make it a whole lot
He's working
easier.
on
On a cast
Right,
list.
it
Well,
should
yeah,
be on
he was
this
doing.
cast list.
Yeah.
He was a community theater show. He's doing like.
He's not taking a side job.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't.
This is the side job.
I agree. This is the side job. Why is he going? I can't believe this. Okay. Wow, he's in a lot of stuff. I really wish he was here right now. That would make things a lot easier. Oh, you know, we're just gonna skip over the next few pages.
On page 19.
Page 19. Great. Oh, that's great. Yes, let's do that. All right, let's take it from the top on page 19.
19.
Great. 19. And if we could just have a little bit more of that, that energy.
Great line on
Niobe.
15.
That was yes.
Can I just do this line on 15? I really like this line. Let me just go through it once. I've been working on this most of the day.
No, you can't. No.
It's really,
Nope.
really cold.
I
It's very
know.
cold. Pretty nippy. It's pretty
Oh,
nippy
okay.
indeed, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
Big
Thank
Z
you.
is not feeling chatty, I see. Good
No.
job.
Shh. Let's start.
Okay,
19.
let's go. 19. Yes.
Hermes.
Hermes.
All right, here we
yes,
go.
right here.
We're all feeling great. Go ahead.
I love how these are just like numbered, and this is like Niobe is killing me.
I think you're projecting.
Projecting? Projecting. Okay. No. Did you take a psych class? 101 maybe? Is
No,
that what
I
we're
took
talking-
art. I took classical art. I did not take psychology.
Slowly.
So you're just going to interject when I'm not doing things the right way? Do you want me to like ad-lib against her? So it's just riffing.
Why is she like this?
Okay.
Awesome.
Great. Do you want to start with page 9 with Demeter and Hermes, or do you want to go through to them? So those big monologues start on page 19. Ready?
Should be a really good script supervisor. We're good at page turns.
Grass dies under my feet.
What?
The grass dies under my feet.
Does it?
Do you see the color drain from the hills? Can you hear the cracking of the leaves? Can you hear the cracking of the leaves?
Good. That was much better. Can I get more of that, please?
Tomato scene work.
The crunch of dead bones. Like, who wants to hear about drum tight skin soil gun? That's just.
Am I understanding that you have a problem with my script?
Well, of course.
Yes. My poor head.
No. I am the head of this operation here. I'm directing, and I need you to just give a little more. You got any emotion? The crack of the bones. Come on, just lay it on.
The crunch of dead bones.
Better.
The drum tight skin of soil gone cold.
Okay.
Is she the wicked witch of the west?
No.
No one asked you.
Okay, let's just try something. Can you just emphasize every other word just to get something here?
The drum tight skin
No.
of soil gone cold?
Okay.
I mean, that just did what you asked. This is ridiculous. Why don't you use me for my expert skills as opposed to as an actor?
Hermes scene work. Oh my god. So much. Again with bickering, banging, head on wall. The curtain rises. So soon we are doomed. Thanks for that, guys.
Okay, who's playing for? Are you playing for Stephanie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So starting on page 2, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try whatever, and then you just tell me when I've gone too far. And you like this or you want something else?
Zeus, you're not as wise to make me wait. You may rule these men over here and women in this brief moment of life.
Okay, let's just take it back a little bit. Where are you from? Brooklyn? No.
Well,
no.
we're just I'm trying lots of different
Okay.
things. Let's see. It starts. Okay, page 3. Here we go. Hey, you want to know a secret or the seats packed with the dead?
No to that one.
All right. Well, I'm trying to. I figure he's Hermes. He's the messenger, so he spends a month and a half or something in Greece. Should I line you up and punch you down to the land of the dead? Well, do you want to know a secret?
Okay, we're gonna stick to traditional. All right, we're gonna stay out of America. We're going
We're
for
gonna stay out of America. Well, they're gonna stay out of America.
Yes,
All right, I can
yes,
stay out of America.
okay.
That's no problem. Then
Oh
we'll
my
go-
gosh.
I mean, okay. Let me start again.
What action is it gonna be?
We want to see all the seats packed with the dead.
We're getting closer, but how about just read it no accent?
You want to know a secret? Are the seats packed with the dead? Should I line you up and punch you down into the land of the dead? Well, do you want to know a secret?
We're gonna get the feeling down, and then we'll just add it a little bit
I just
later.
feel if I don't do something, there's no character. If you want a character, I need to do something. Curse for all the gods. Look, this is driving me insane. Curse for all the gods. I've gone and broken the fourth wall. See, it's a character, but I mean, there's no character, so I mean, there's nothing to come out of because there's nothing going on.
You
But
know,
no bother.
Because you're breaking the fourth wall.
I know I'm breaking the fourth wall.
You're saying yes, you say so.
Look, I'm just gonna read. Curses for all the gods. I've gone and broken the fourth wall. But no bother. Your beloved real world is itself theater. You're used to pretend, used to believing that you want to believe.
You are sassing me right
I'm
now.
not sassing you. I'm
Yes,
just
you
trying
are.
to figure out what this.
All right, if you can't cooperate, we're just gonna get rid of you. That's it, right? Yeah.
I really want to be able to do this for you. I really want to be able to help you out. For the next 90 minutes,
Yeah.
I will be telling you lies, and you will agree they are the truth. Founder and CEO of Olympic Scandal Magazine, inventor of gossip.
Whoa, where are you getting this from?
That's actually more or less what's printed on my business card.
You can't just invent words to my script, okay? This is the way it's
It's
going
all
to
right
go.
here. I'm taking it straight off the script. Page 4, halfway down.
Oh,
This is your script, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, let's keep going.
I'm gonna let you.
I don't think it's your script.
On your character.
Great.
We're gonna jump to something with Niobe over here. All right. How about page 9, right?
I don't think it's her script. She doesn't seem to know where anything is in the script. Maybe I can run away. Shambles. Thanos is just Hades' scene record.
Well, you know, it'd be much easier to act if everybody was here.
I think you're doing a pretty good job all by yourself.
Don't leave a supplicant hanging, my queen.
I'm nobody's queen.
If that's true, you're in the wrong chair.
Chained to the wrong chair. Oh, that's
Chained to the wrong chair. I'm chained to the wrong chair. I see.
Have you come to mock me?
I come bearing a gift from your mother.
This is too sickly. Her hand never touched this fruit.
All right, I lied.
You did come to mock me.
You put me in quite a terrible position. If you stay, your mother will destroy all living things, and if you leave, Hades will raise an army.
If all is lost, let me die above.
But all is not lost.
Who is Olympus?
Don't worry about it. It's just a stage direction.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right, keep going, keep going.
no, it's Hades.
It's
his
Hades.
Oh.
job. It's his.
No, it's the next line is
Oh,
your
the
line.
next one after him. Yeah.
Say goodbye to your mother, my queen. You will never see her until the mountain falls.
This is your chance, my darling. Greece awaits your decision. Gift from Zeus to the bride, the fruit she herself dreamed into the world, blessed half by Demeter and half by Zeus, assured kind passage to the world below. Although Persephone will give up her life, she'll be spared the panic pits of death. She'll eat 12 seeds, one for each month, and in her dreams she'll slip below. And in waking, she'll find herself a queen. 4 seeds?
Yes. For the
12,
body.
12 seeds, gotcha. She'll eat 4 seeds, one for each month. Oh, one for each month of winter. I got it. She'll eat 4 seeds, one for each month of the winter. And in her dream, she'll slip below. And in waking, she'll find herself a queen.
I swear his voice is so familiar. But this just shows like other Nancy Drew games. That's it. Ghost of Thornton Hall, which we played, Silent Spy, which we played, and Labyrinth of Flies. Is that really it? I mean, according to IMDb, that's it. But his voice is like more familiar than that. You know? Here we go. Never played. Oh, he's Tommy in The Last of Us. What? No way. He's Tommy? He is. He's Tommy. Interesting. Well, okay, maybe that's why his voice is familiar, because he's the voice of Tommy.
Oh, my queen. Mother, forgive me.
Please! Please stop!
It is done.
Hang on.
The earth will freeze.
I know he's not here, but I do a better job, quite frankly. Just let it freeze.
And in time, let it fall. 4 seeds missing, and your bride crosses the river as we speak.
I know, but it's...
Let me just get that last. Let me get that last Harvey's line in because I gotta put a button on it. I gotta see what. She eats 12 seeds, one for each month of the winter. One for each month. She eats 12 seeds, and in her dreams she'll slip below, and in waking she'll find herself a queen.
Now, my queen. Mother, forgive me.
Please, please stop!
It is done.
The earth will freeze.
Let it freeze.
And in time, let it fall.
What did you do?
4 seeds missing, and your bride crosses the river as we speak.
End of Act 1. Where's Act 2?
I'm dying.
I'm still
It's as
writing.
very long as it
dying.
is.
It is no one's business where I have been.
I'm sick and tired of your attitude. Now lock it up. We're gonna do this.
Zeus, you are not wise to make me wait. You may rule these men and women in that moment of life, but I rule all that you have lost, and one day perhaps I will be your king. Give me a queen! Your hand. Be quiet. You will be my queen. You have no choice, my queen. Your mother can hear you. Your mother can hear you, but there is nothing she can do to help you. I offer you a crown and great power. I offer you a crown and great power. Stolen. It would have belonged to me soon enough. I could bring them to you I could bring them to you now. I could bring them to you now. You will see them too some soon. Some will remember you, and some will grow to forget who you were. You will learn to forget her.
I feel like we're missing half of a conversation in each of these. I love how no one's actually like like there's no talking with a bunch of different people. It's just Thanos saying lines.
You will learn to forget her. You will. If you do not, I leave you. If you do not, I will leave you alone with the dead until you beg me to bring you home.
Let's try this. How about we just ignore the punctuation? Let's just see what happens.
What? You do not tell me what to do.
All right. Okay. All right.
If you do not, I will leave you alone with the dead until you beg me to bring you home. It will be good enough. I have already lived beyond the count of years. I know how to wait. But tonight you will sit at my table. You will sit on your throne. You have no choice. You obey. What I'm getting here is that you want me to fix the situation. Fine, call Hades. What? It says it is my line. Why does it say it is my line if it is not my line? Well, it's my line now.
Hades, what do you want? Coin? Gold? I will give it to you. I will give it to you.
Give me a queen.
If you only wanted a bride, I will find one for you. Understand me, Hades.
Zeus, you are not wise to make me wait.
Understand me, Zeus. I will give gladly all but what you have taken.
Okay. Do not need to keep holding my glasses cleaner. Oh. Maybe there. Ah, there was a person.
Nancy, I honestly don't have the time. I need to focus. See if someone else has time.
Nobody's anywhere. Everyone has disappeared. Nobody's here. It's just unpainted ones that we can paint. Oh, what? I don't remember that before. That's mine. Can't take that. We already did that. Still can't go in there. Still need things to weigh for that. That's where we need a bridge. I mean, I got something now at least, but I don't know what to do with it. Take the tree with us. No, I know they're not. We aren't taking the tree. I already know that. But it could totally help us cross the thing. I did that. What do I use the hex key for? I don't think this is, where is it? There we go. Yeah, there's no J. This isn't Roman numerals. Everything else is Roman numeral, but not J. Nope, hex key doesn't help with that. What do I do with the hex key? I think it's just this, isn't it? Yeah. It's just that. Nothing for a hex key. What is the hex key for? She won't talk to us. Oh. What, I can't take it? Well, why am I here doing this? Okay then. Oh, wait. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what it is, which we've already done.
I need to test the base Gregor moved.
Oh. Oh. I don't remember what it looked like because it's been over, actually it's been about 24 hours. That's this. Oh, we have to like take it with us? I don't remember which one it was though. Did you maybe make a note? Nope. Did we take a photo? Gallery. No. I don't remember what it looked like. This is the problem with like taking breaks and like not playing it for, even for a day, because you're like, oh, I figured it out. But I don't know his face. I need Google just to like, just send me a screenshot. Okay. I figured it out. I don't have to move the vase. I need this.
This blacklight will come in handy.
That's what the hex key's for, okay. That was weird.
It's fake.
Oh, it's what I took a photo of, okay. What is that one?
Still have to do that.
So we figured out it's fake. Now what? What? Potteries, blacklight, oh, it just changes the thing, okay.
Nancy, I honestly don't have the time. I need to focus. See if someone else has time.
Hey.
Hey, you.
No, we're not gonna bark. Would you like me to let in your friend? I gotta go let in the other dog. We'll click on this and listen to him talk. I'm doing that.
You're swapping out the artifacts with copies. And that list, that's who you're selling to.
Nancy, up until now, you could have just left.
I can't let you steal the art.
I am not your problem now. Thanos is.
He won't find out unless you tell him.
He's watching. He's always watching. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's the same. That's the same. No changes there, okay.
Did that.
My dog did not come in the house. I think a package was delivered. Waiting on a lot of packages right now. A lot of just small things that I need, or that are Father's Day gifts.
Still have to do that.
Nancy, I honestly don't have the time. I need to focus. See if someone else has time.
I forgot that I brought gummy bears in. Very loud.
Don't you have anything better to do? Don't you have anything better to do?
Seriously? No, I don't. What I can do?
Hi, Nancy.
Nope.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The other person fired me, so screw her.
It is decided.
No! That is out of the question!
You have forgotten who you are, the role you play.
I know exactly who I am. I am the one who creates, and I can destroy what I make. I can destroy all of it. And where does that leave you?
With every broken piece, your value plummets. I've never liked you. Give that some thought.
Are you okay?
No,
What happened?
they can't have my work. Not now. Not with what they're planning.
Who? What are they planning?
You ate the seeds. I wanted to keep you safe, but you didn't. There's nothing I could do. They know you know.
It's true. You are forging art. You're going to swap it for the real work.
The real art will be gone long before the curtain drops.
This is where you staged your forgeries, isn't it?
You know I have bad people coming after me. You know who they listen to? Thanos. This was about survival, not money.
I need you to help me.
I will, and I have. I had something for you. I panicked and dropped it near the flowers on stage. Be fast. Don't get caught.
Did that. Stay back. Ah! Gregor, help!
Nancy, are you okay?
Yes, get me out.
Look, Nancy, I'm not a bad guy.
Then get me out of this cage.
I'm in over my head here. We both are. Niobe, too.
Tell me what you mean.
I have this friend. He told me to come act in a play, 10 grand in a week. Show up, do what you're told, don't ask questions. I'm not stupid enough to believe in free money. But these people are dangerous.
I need your help.
Look, I can't get caught helping you. Find your way out. When you do, find the boatman. I'll leave something for you in his hand.
Gregor, wait!
So everybody's involved in this one.
I need to get this open. I need to free the spider from the web. did that.
Boatman.
I should figure out what this means first. Check.
Probably something to do with the gods, right? I did that. She just said I should see what it means first. I can't do anything with it.
Locked. They must really want me stuck down here.
Mm-hmm. Nope. I still don't have things to worry.
Something tells me these VIPs aren't just season ticket holders.
Grigger, make certain our VIPs are well taken care of. I am hearing that you do not have a handle on the situation. You'd be wise to remember who our audience is. These men, they do not like to wait. Thanos. N. Look to the Romans. Take the full order from behind the ancient Greeks and put it in the staff from left to right. There's M-I, M-A, M-E.
I need to arrange the gods correctly.
That's what I figured. Eagle. Is it an eagle? It's gotta be an eagle. Hera. Peacock. Peacock or cow. Marriage or childbirth. Aphrodite, which is love. Doves. There it is. Hollow. Sun, fine arts and music. Dolphin. 7-string lyre. There is no dolphin. No, that's the end of my gummy bear. Ares is full armor, holding spear or sword and vultures. So maybe this is. Oh, there we go. Artemis. She's the one with the bow. And Hallinger stag deer. Athena. Athena's the owl. Note the difference between Greek and Roman names. What? Am I supposed to put them in order of Roman names? Ugh. Hi, puppy dog. The first god in the row needs to represent Zeus. Okay, so it is Zeus. I'm pretty sure I got that done. This big bolt, little bolt, spear, bow. Bolt, this is spear. This is bow. Whoop. Caduceus, mirror, staff. Caduceus, mirror, and the staff. That easily goes with that. eagle, owl, vulture, deer. This is the owl. This is the vulture. Deer. Winged feet. Dove, horse. Who's the vulture again? Aries. This would be the winged one. So it's just those two that I have left. Shall be. There we go. One faces the judges. Find their 8 stones to test the scales and reveal their secrets. Only one will weigh more than the others. When you find yourself in Persephone's place, remember the myth. The seeds were her escape. The colored circles indicate the colors of the adjoining tiles. All tiles must be filled. Tiles with one hint color mean all adjoining tiles are that color. Okay. All adjoining tiles must share a hint color. Here it's yellow. Continue working around the clues and empty tiles. And that's the completed board.
That's done. I need to find the missing seeds.
Oh, so I can't do that? Find the judges. Stone. 729.
Cute trick.
You better get used to being in a cage.
No, I don't think I will. You should get used to the world underground. You'll never see the sun again.
That's pretty confident for a man trapped in a cage.
Caged like an animal, perhaps? Like a mad hound? My eyes searching wildly for the weak seams of my captivity. Blood still wet on my teeth.
Still trapped in a cage.
How many heads did Cerberus have? 3? I am but one of 3, and I will not be caged for long.
Did that.
Do you growl? Find the 8 stones.
Oh, the connection is down. I need to get the signal back up.
Is it not this thing? Apparently not. Wait, when he escaped? What? Maybe I shouldn't have read the hint.
Thanos escaped.
Yeah, he did. Ah! But he did drop things. Okay.
Can't check that off yet. Did
That's what it
that.
is.
One of these stones weighs more than the others. I need to figure out which one.
So a white one. Oh, you only get 2 shots. Oh. Use white. That one.
Guess not.
What?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense.
This isn't good.
From now on, no talking. Nothing with a digital footprint. Any updates to the schedule go here. Done. Niobe's debts are covered and she's been provided with a Brazilian passport and the title to her new studio. If she poses any problems, I'll make her watch me burn the deed first and the passport second. Good. She's welcome to take the fall, but she's smarter than that. Grigor has established connection with his fence and has the network in place to liquidate all the originals within 12 hours of opening curtain. Grigor has also set up financials. He will demand a 50% cut, but will accept a third. My driver will leave the transaction information or hotel safe in Basel. Grigor wants insurance on his funds. He'll be smart to keep himself busy in his work. Grigor threatened to pull his fence connections. He's cut out. I'll bring in my own team. We'll move the freight piece by piece. We lose what we lose. I can bring him under control. Do that, but he's cut out. Take no chances. Niobe's work is on schedule. The Jew girl has given her access to a few new pieces. This will make up for any losses from Niobe's outburst. Grigor knows we're cutting him out. I don't know how. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of the girl too. Xenia, walk, don't run. Think everything through. I don't need to think. I know how everything ends. Follow the plan, swap the replicas, see that the cameras are cut, and load the vans. I'll find you when the curtain drops. What do you want me to do with the artwork Melina's been tracking? Hide it in her office. Huh. I like the way you think of your little plans. I like the way you carry them out. Well now, my dear king of the underworld, we'll never be royalty, but follow what I say, and soon we'll be just as rich.
This shows how they're sneaking the real art out during the production. Xenia, did you bring me here?
What the?
Yes.
Thanos trapped me here.
I know. And I know you don't really believe I'll help you.
It's not too late to turn back. You're not like them.
Of course I'm not. I'm smarter. I've got Niobe under my thumb, Thanos wrapped around my finger, and my heel on your throat.
What about Gregor?
Someone has to take the fall. He figured that out. But it's too late. I'm too many steps ahead. With good behavior, he'll find his cut waiting for him in 20 years. If he's smart. If not, he'll be keeping you company down here.
What do you intend to do to me?
It's funny how no one remembers the end of Persephone's story. She came into Hades a trembling maiden, but in Hades, she became the queen of death. Me? I've always been the queen.
She chose to stay.
I bet these rings spell something.
Lovely.
That's done.
Okay, that makes it a little easier. And the center doesn't move at all. Okay. That would make sense as CH. CHA. No, I think it is. Could be CIN. It's actually a word. Look, that has to be a vowel, actually. M-I, okay. Or M-E. No matter what, it's an H on either side. Okay. That has to be a M-I-N. Chaos. Minos, Leith, Hades.
Finally, time to put a stop to their production. Did that.
You only need to do it with keys that you have.
It looks like matching the pieces to the bases will raise the stones. haven't done that.
Haven't I? Am I missing something? Is that you making noise, puppy dog? Oh.
They might be using that van to smuggle the art out.
Probably. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay.
Whoa. Gregor must be pretty certain the plan's falling apart.
Dear law enforcement officer, I'm probably dead or I'll soon be dead. Please take a moment to grieve before moving on. I wasn't a saint in life, but I'm worth a moment of half-hearted silence. Thank you. It's a rough life for a murder victim, and you've brought a ray of life into my presumed non-existence. I was killed by Thanos Ganis following the attempted or successful heist of art from the Phidias Cultural Center. I had intended to get away with the theft, but if you're reading this, something went very wrong. I'm going to confess to everything because I bet I hated getting murdered, and I'd like some revenge. We were brought together by an unknown group, most likely Thanos connections and organized crime. I didn't want to know. Even if I'm dead, I don't want to know. We posed as actors to gain access to the museum. Thanos found an artist and threatened her until she agreed to replicate the art. You can find her easily if you try, but don't. She is a nice woman who only wanted to stay alive. I hope she was able to. Xenia Dukas was brought in to act as our director. I knew it wasn't her play. And communicate with the museum. Again, I didn't ask for more than I needed to know. I was to be the fence, but then I died, so I guess I don't mind the self-incrimination. Thanos was there to keep us in line. I think he didn't speak much beyond pointing out how easily he could kill me. I'll give him credit for consistency. We planned to make copies of as much art as we could and sneak it out during the first show, then immediately flee the country, land in a safe house, and broker the sales. This didn't happen. I don't know where Thanos went. I don't know who else he killed. I do know that if you identify the art, you'll find your way to the buyers, and they'll lead you to Thanos and Xenia. Sorry I was a criminal when I was alive. I showed up late to the job fair, I guess. Hermes. P.S. Hey, Mr. T and Miss X, like my note? I bet you do not. Just to be clear, if I don't check in with my contacts every day, my epistle defense system kicks into action and letters just like this hit the desks of cops and bounty hunters around the globe. I advise against killing me, but the choice is yours. Interesting.
That's done. Did that. Check. If I follow Gregor's clues, I should be able to figure out where to place the seeds.
What? Oh, that's why. One more pink and red. Any others that are just a single color? Really nice to have any others that are just a single color. Oh yes, right up here. 4. Perfect. These all need a red. That's gonna be what? They all need a pink as well. That's gonna be pink. The pink and a red. Pink and 2 red. It's 5 yellow and 1 brown. And this also has a brown. I guess brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Yep. That's 2 red. So red and red. Pink and red, pink and red. These all have pink, these all have a red. It could be pink or red. This could be pink or red. That's gonna be red. That's gonna be yellow. Be pink or red. Dang it. And, ooh. That's gonna be pink. 'Cause that's gotta be red. That's red. That's red. Cool. Brown. Okay. That's gotta be brown. That's gotta be brown. That's gotta be yellow. Red. Oh yeah, okay, okay. It's all pink. That could be pink or yellow. But that one has 2 yellows. That has to be yellow for those 2. That could be pink or yellow. That could be pink or yellow. Pink or yellow, pink or yellow. And that has 2 brown. But both of those can't be brown. Only one of those can be brown. Technically, this can maybe be brown. But it won't be. That can't be brown either. So that's brown. Red, red. Two red and a yellow. That doesn't have a red. Oh, that has to be yellow. So that has to be pink. That has to be pink. That has to be yellow. Cool. Red, red. Yellow, yellow. The only color these ones share is yellow. That'll be pink. That'll be pink. That'll be red. Red and brown. Could be any yellow. Or either of them. But this is definitely not yellow. Not pink. That has to be red or brown. That'll be red. That'll be brown. 2 yellow and a red. That can't be yellow. Yellow, yellow. That's red. So that's brown. This one can't be pink. Because that doesn't have pink. That's red. Pink or red could be either of those, though. That's not pink. But the rest could be pink. Yellow and brown. That's brown. What? That's yellow. I did not click there. It could be pink or red. It could still be pink or red. Yellow, pink, red. This is not red, because that doesn't have red in it. That has to be yellow. Cool. And then the rest of those are red. Red. Cool, 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 cool. All right. But that can't be red. One of these two, and it could be either. Dang it. of those three colors. That's not pink though. That's either yellow or red. Pink has to be one of those two. That's pink. Okay. That's yellow. That's pink. That's red. I have nothing to go off of. Oh, I do have something to go off of. That has no pink. That has to be yellow. That has to be pink. That has to be red. Pink, brown, red, brown. That means that this has to be brown. Red, brown. Is that red? This one has red. This one doesn't. That has to be brown. Yellow and pink there. That would have to be yellow. That's pink. That can be red or brown. That can be red or brown. This is too red though. So red, red. Perfect. That's brown. That's red. Only one pink. Only one pink. That would be yellow. Red, red, red.
Did that.
Intermission is over. Please return to your seats.
I need to catch them before the show ends. I'd better hurry.
How do I reboot the Wi-Fi? Still can't get in there. I was hoping it was in there. Maybe I can get in there now. No, I can't.
I need to fully charge the signal.
I know how this works though. Okay. I know how this works now though. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
All right. The lift should be working again now.
Okay. Why is my heart racing? Oh my gosh. Interrupting your play.
I beg you, Hermes. Bring her back to me.
Dear Demeter, it is out of my grasp.
So far we never see her face. We only see the back of Nancy.
Hades, take her away!
Sorry, Xenia. There's been a last-minute script change.
Have you lost your mind?
Let her speak, daughter.
A daring art heist will not be seen in this evening's production. Instead, a killer, mastermind, grifter, and lost artist will tell the tale of how they almost stole an entire collection of rare art.
She's lying!
That's for the audience and the police to decide. Hermes, how does this story end?
In some versions, the dark forces of the underworld prevail, but not today.
Dear Ned, the world premiere of Persephone in Winter was surprisingly well received. Although now that most of the cast is in custody, I doubt there will be an encore performance anytime soon. After initial investigation, authorities now believe Xenia began selling stolen art during college. You could say she was something of a prodigy, I guess. Through connections she made selling stolen art, she was eventually introduced to Kronos, and by extension, Thanos. From there, the heist took shape. Xenia orchestrated the operation, and Thanos scared off anyone and everyone who would get in the way. When Melina couldn't be chased away, she was sent on a wild goose chase to track down jewelry that had never gone missing in the first place. The only hitch in their production was, well, me. The outcome of Xenia's trial is still unknown, but I have a strong hunch we're going to be in for a very long winter. Thanos was taken into custody along with the rest of the cast, but it appears he did actually have some friends in the local police force. He's on the network's radar, and they hope to bring him to justice soon. Gregor is currently serving time for his part in the attempted heist. With Thanos on the loose, jail may be the safest place for Gregor to be.
Honestly.
He wrote me to say he's spending his time setting aside the many characters he's played, and for once, focusing on the man he'd like to become once he's released. If the rumors I heard about his plea deal are to be believed, I'd say he's off to a wonderful start. Niobe admitted her part in the heist and was sentenced to probation and work release. Although she won't admit it, Niobe firmly believes Gregor's plea deal led to her light sentence. She may have lost her place in the art world, but it seems she's finding her place in the real world. For Melina, it turned out that a foiled art heist is the best possible way to advertise a new exhibit.
Hey.
When the crowds came, Melina was ready, and life in ancient Greece was a resounding hit. Attendance levels are at an all-time high, and Melina couldn't be happier. After leaving Greece, I met up with Frank and Joe, and we concocted a heist of our own. I can't share all of the details, but it involves smuggling out one of Emerson's priceless Nickersons during semester break. I could tell you more, but I'd hate to ruin the surprise. Love, Nancy. P.S. I'm serious. Pack a bag, unlock your windows, and burn this letter immediately.
Who was not a judge of the underworld? I want this. I have no idea. Alright, lift mania. For using the lift a lot, I guess. Restoring culture. Yeah, it turns out I didn't need to do all the art things, but I did. And I guess I used the ferry a lot. I was knocking at heaven's door. Oh, because I knocked a lot. Come on. For understanding art, like really understanding it. Not me. The best skull award for pretty ideal brains. Oh, for not using any of the hints. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes I need those hints. For charging exorbitant fees for literally no reason at all. How do you sleep? Oh, doing a bunch of tickets, I guess. Yeah. Previewer for being very patient. Egg for clicking on everything. Oh, finding the Easter egg. I can never find the Easter egg. Because no cage can hold you. Oh. What? Oh, getting out of the cage faster? I guess? Lottery. Lucky you. I don't know. Oh, there's that lottery thing you can enter. Trivia tamer for systematically trapping and domesticating wild facts. Oh, getting the trivia question right. Yeah. The next game that we will be playing. Ooh.
Long ago, in Iceland's longest night, when volcanic ash blanketed the world in darkness and terror, a starving village was spared by the wreck of one lost ship. Centuries later, the ship has returned, unmanned and unmoored, flying across the crashing sea. Join me on my next adventure. Sea of Darkness.
On a ghost ship. Heck yes. that'll be fun. Oh god, I love stories of ghost ships. They're so cool. And I guess one of the ghost ships that we have out there, like, I want to say earlier this year or maybe last year, it like crashed into some rocks near a coastline, and so they were able to like capture it. It crashed, but they were able to like capture it and like look over it and like basically archaeology the ship. That's not a adjective. But they got to actually look over it. But I remember reading up on it, and apparently they had to let it sit for a period of time, I think. Or, oh no, they had to bring people in, which it took some time to do that, to test it for any, like, diseases or viruses that are new. Not necessarily new, but, like, we don't have information on, to make sure that nobody was gonna, like, die. Kind of like, so like when you consider like when we first came over to America, our ancestors, they brought, unfortunately, things like smallpox, which killed off a lot of the natives, especially when we're talking Spain and the conquistadors. A lot of Maya, Inca, those groups down there, they ended up dying off because of the diseases that the Spaniards brought, that they were used to and their bodies could handle, get rid of, but those other cultures had never been introduced. So that was essentially what they were looking for, like there were diseases that our culture have never been introduced to, therefore we wouldn't have built up the immunity or have an immune system that can fight it, per se. And so I guess they had to like bring in a team, and they had to like search it just to make sure that there wasn't like a horrible virus or something. So I'm excited for, I was exploring a ghost ship. I wonder if they mentioned stuff like that in the game, that's like a thing that they have to do. I just thought that was fascinating. That's so cool. But alright, that is the end of Labyrinth of Lies, though. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have the time to do Sea of Darkness. I don't have time to start it today. Yeah, there's no way I have time to start it today. But let's start with a paperclip on this. It'll be a new collection. Every 10 games, I have a new one. So I've got cards for games 1 through 10. 11 through 20. This is game 31. Maybe it was 1 through 9. 10 through 19. 21 through 30. And this will be 31 through 34, so it won't be a lot. But when they come out with the next Nancy Drew game, which I believe they announced that they're working on one, then I'll just keep adding to this. Let's see here. Nancy Drew 35th game. Well, there's a lot of theories, apparently. Yeah, the last one just came out. Like, okay, it wasn't just came out. It came out last fall, technically. But it looks like a lot of people are speculating for the 35th game. So I don't know if it's necessarily been announced, per se. But it seems like people are, like, pretty positive that there will be a 35th game. So. Because there's, like, a lot of Reddit posts, it looks like. But it probably will take a few years. A lot of people are speculating it'll take like 3 years, which admittedly, like, when you look at the games, they like come out like for a long time. Like you were almost getting like 2 games a year for a little bit. I think Labyrinth of Lies was 2014, and then the last game that we played was also 2014. Sea of Darkness, I'm gonna guess, is 15, maybe 16. I think that's when it started to slow down. Let's see, what's the release date for Sea of Darkness? I don't want people's opinions. I don't want spoilers. I want to know what year it came out. That's it. Just want to know what year it came out. 2015. So it came out 15. The next game. So this one, Labyrinth of Lies, was 14. Sea of Darkness was 2015. And then Midnight in Salem didn't come out until 2020, which was like 5 years. And I remember that because that was the first year I was teaching, was the 19 to 20, so it could have been 2019. Actually, it was probably 2019, so 4 years. Because it was the first year I was teaching after being an EA. I was teaching in person, and there was another teacher who was also big into Nancy Drew, so we actually started playing the game kind of together. But then chaos happened, and we both lost time to do that at work. Because first our district was hit with ransomware, and then we finally got that figured out, and then COVID happened, and my first year teaching was a nightmare, guys. It was very much the sink or swim kind of year. Because the first semester we were hit with ransomware, so we didn't have technology for like 2.5 months while they were dealing with that. And then the spring, we got our technology back. We even got new computers. It was great. It was wonderful. And COVID, go home. In the following year, we were virtual for the majority of the year, except for the last 7 weeks. And it was after that I was like, I'm just going to find a virtual teaching job. But yeah, so Midnight in Salem would have been probably 2019. Because I remember she also got me a blanket for my birthday with my favorite game. It's not this blanket. It's my normal blanket. It's my couch blanket. But it's number 13, Bastion of Blue Moon Canyon. So we started that, and then we just never had the time to finish. We kind of started to, like, we were playing it on our own, but we would talk about it. And then Mystery of the Seven Keys just came out last year in 2024, which is 5 years after Midnight in Salem. So Sea of Darkness will be the last one where it was a nice pattern, and then suddenly it takes forever to get games. And I think it's just because of the new game engines. Like, you can already see, like, if you look back at my playthroughs of the older games, you can already see game engine changes and UI changes. But once we hit Midnight in Salem, it will be vastly different, because I do remember how that gameplay is, and it took me a while to, like, figure out how to function with the gameplay for that one. That might be why I never finished it. So, yeah, so the next game, 35, might take a while, which is kind of sad. I wish it would come out faster. When was the very first game? Secrets Can Kill. It was the 90s, 1998. So, this is 25. They should do 3 years. They should push for 3 years, because then that will be their 30th. Sorry. I just realized how old I am. It'll be their 30th anniversary of games, which would also be game number 35, so that'd be kind of cool. So they should push for 3 years. Wow, I feel old, because I'm pretty sure I played the first game in like 98 or 99. Probably 99. I was still pretty young. But I was huge into Nancy Drew. So yeah, I played it right around the time it dropped. I haven't played this since practically the beginning, this series. I feel old. I'm not in my 30s. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not in my mid-30s. And with that midlife crisis, let's wrap this up. If you enjoyed Labyrinth of Lies, especially this last video when there was a lot more to do and it was much more action-packed per se, please click that like button. Please leave comments. Let me know how accurate they were with stuff with Grease. Please recommend any really good desk chairs. Really need a desk chair. Recommend a good camera. The one I was looking at originally to replace with has now had a bunch of not so great reviews on it. I think it was one of those things where it needed time to show its true colors. So feel free to recommend good cameras. I'm gonna go grab my packages, which should hopefully have my new ring light, because my ring light died, and I'm using using this crappy little one. It's not my favorite to use. I really only use this ring light for D&D stuff. For like on the table. So I'm gonna go get my new ring light and other stuff. But yeah, recommend those things in the comments section. Feed the algorithm gods, guys. Help me gain some viewership because I want to talk. I want to talk with people about the games. Tell me what you thought of this game. Were you a big fan of Labyrinth of Lies? Personally, I thought it was better than the last game for sure, but I don't think I'd put it in my top 5. Mostly because there were just certain things that it might have just been me, but it just didn't make sense in my brain. Like my brain could not comprehend it. So probably in the middle for me. It's definitely not the worst. I've played much. The last one was kind of a bleh. Even though we got to meet Sunny June, it was still bleh for me. Wasn't that fun? This one was more fun than the last one. Definitely not up there. Not in my tops. So yeah. And then subscribe. That's the other thing. I almost skipped that. Subscribe if you want to see the next 3 games for Nancy Drew. After that, I'm definitely going to play Beyond Two Souls after that. I'm really curious. I really love Detroit Become Human, and it's by the same game makers, and I guess it's a similar like choice-based game. So I'm really looking forward to Beyond Two Souls. So that'll be after I finish Mystery of the Seven Keys. After that, timing will probably take me into my surgery. We'll see how that goes. And then suggest other games you want to see me play. I'm looking at Avowed. I'm looking at Adamfall. I was looking at Life is Strange, but I'm really confused by the downloading on that. Like, what order do you play the game? They don't seem to have like a... Like, the Nancy Drew, I can very easily be able to find the correct order of games. I can't on Life is Strange. It's really confusing, all the different games. If you know the order, please comment the order of Life is Strange. And that is also an option for me to play because I'm curious about those games. So suggest below. Do you want to see Avowed, Adamfall, or Life is Strange? Put it in the comments and subscribe to watch that. But with that, I'm finally going to wrap this up. I've been talking for too long. Can you tell it's summer break and I don't have anybody to talk to? I have physical therapy later. I'll get to talk to people there. It's fine. But as usual, thank you guys for watching. Don't plagiarize, and sidestepping, don't make art forgeries either. Kind of the same thing. Don't forge art, don't plagiarize. Kind of go hand in hand. Just don't do that.